Good morning. I am Dr. Namita Mohanty from the Department of English, and it's a pleasure indeed to be the host of this Students Orientation Program 2023 of Trident Academy of Creative Technology, Utkal University courses. Esteemed Chief Mentor Sir, Trident Group of Institutions, Dr. B.B. Panigrahi. Chairperson, Trident Group of Institution, Madam Smita Rani Panigrahi. Respected Principal, Trident Academy of Creative Technology, Professor Dr. Kalpana Das. Heads of the departments, professors, dear colleagues, administrative heads, support staff, technical heads, dear incoming students and their parents and guardians present here, and each one of you present here in this hall. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Trident Academy of Creative Technology to this orientation ceremony. And of course, a special welcome to those of you who are on this campus for the first time. To start the function, I would like to invite our esteemed Chief Mentor Sir, Dr. B.P. Panigrahi, Chairperson, Madam Smita Rani Panigrahi, and Principal Madam, TSCT, Professor Dr. Kalpana Das, to kindly take their seats on the dais. Dignitaries, please. Students, please escort the dignitaries. I request the student volunteers to present the bouquets to the dignitaries and welcome them on dais. Thank you, students. Orientation program in any form, in any institute, plays a crucial role in a student's transition to a life in a campus and align them with its ethos and philosophy and the intellectual adventure they're about to take on. I take immense pride in mentioning here that we celebrated Trident Academy of Creative Technology's 25th birthday, honoring its silver jubilee. The core philosophy of this 25-year-old institute is to achieve academic excellence by instilling in its students a spirit of learning, both academics and life lessons. Dear students, during your stay here, you are going to transform incredibly. So, joining here, I'm sure you are in the best hands. Following the customary practice to light lamps before the start of any auspicious ceremony, I would like to invite our esteemed chairperson, Madam Smita Rani Panigrahi, to light the lamp and mark the commencement of the session. Madam, please. I would request Chief Mentor Sir and Principal Madam to join the lamp lighting ceremony. Dignitaries, please.
विश्वास कमजोर होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे, बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, का विश्वास कमजोर होना,
Thank you students for this wonderful rendering. मन का विश्वास कमज़ोर होना नहीं होगा. A lamp teaches you to be upright, rise upwards, dispel darkness. Hence, light is worshipped as the Lord Himself. May the light of this lamp illuminate our path and guide us towards truth and knowledge. Now, may I invite Professor Dr. Kalpana Das, Principal, Trident Academy of Creative Technology, Utkal University course, to give the welcome address. She is a wonderful person and thorough academician. Ma'am, please, we would like to love to hear from you.
Respected Chairperson of Trident Group of Institutions, Smita Madam, ma'am. Respected Chief Mentor of Trident Group of Institutions, Dr. B.B. Panigrahi sir. My dear HODs, faculties, students and respected guardians and parents. I welcome all of you to this inaugural function of this year. I welcome again all the newcomer students to this Trident family. Now you have taken your admission, so you are with us as a family members. So I can say the parents that you have given your money to this college. Your aim is for the betterment of your child or children. So it is your duty as well as our responsibility to take care of the students. So we both cooperate with each other for their academics, for their overall development in this college. Students, you are in the safe college. You will not have any problems in your academics here, not even in other co-curricular activities. We have distributed all charges to our specific persons. In academics, you will get your mentors. So maybe in tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will get your mentor list. So all students first, you should know who is your mentor. So with whom you can interact with your academics or any problems in the college campus. So you are free to interact with your mentors. And I think they will solve all of your problems, not only in academics, also in hostel life or in campus life. If you have faced any problems, if you will face any problems, then you can interact with your mentors. Our officials are also good, they are very cooperative. So in any official matter, you can talk to them directly. If everything will fail, then we will try to sort out. So you are coming to this campus as a newcomer, new life, new session. So you will enjoy here. I hope you will also get this institute as your family, because some of the students, they will stay in the hostels, so they are away from their home. So I don't think they will have any problems. And here you can see there is no ragging. Ragging is strictly prohibited here. If your seniors will interact you, then that is fine. Interaction, up to interaction level, it is fine. But ragging we never allow to any one of our college inmates. So try to tolerate little bit, but if you feel really you are ragged, then you can bring it notice to any one of our office or your mentors or to me. So regarding academics, these are all Utkal University courses. We strictly abide by the university rules. So your examination and everything will be conducted by university. We expect your sincerity in attending classes and practicals, and because for your examination you have to clear minimum 75% of attendance. Below that, you will not be entitled to appear the examination. So, be serious from the beginning, because we will allow you many holidays like your vacations. You will enjoy this campus as your tri-fest and other activities. So when the classes will be there, so you continue your classes and take care of your studies, and not will not dishearten any parents, any parental money which they have given to this college. So take care of that one also, because it is your student's life. Don't take is as a granted by your parents or by the college. So you are just in between both. So for your development, for your career, you have to be sincere and honest. I am not taking much time. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. That was a warm note of welcome. And thank you for giving all those details regarding academics and otherwise. So moving forward, we have with us the heads of the departments, and I would request them to brief the assembly regarding the academic program ahead. So first of all, I invite HOD BBA, Dr. Nargis Begum, to come on the podium and brief us.
Namaskar and a very good morning to one and all. Esteemed Chairperson Ma'am, Mrs. Smita Rani Panigrai, esteemed Chief Mentor of Trident Group of Institutions, Dr. B.B. Panigrai Sir, Madam Kalpana Madam, Principal TSCT, all the parents, students, and my dear colleagues. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to brief you on the curriculum of BBA. Bachelor of Business Administration program is affiliated to Utkal University and is under CBCA semester system. The BBA course is a 3 years program having 6 semesters, and after the successful completion of the 6 semesters degree will be awarded with distinctions to the qualified students. A candidate has to secure at least 40% marks both in theory and practical separately to pass the paper, and 50% in aggregate in order to pass the exam. The class or division will be awarded on the average performance in the 6 semesters for BBA, and during the 6th semester, each student will be required to present a dissertation on any topic of their interest under the guidance of a faculty member, and it carries 100 marks. Absence in viva will amount to failure in the paper. The evaluation of the dissertation will be conducted by the internal as well as the external examiner and duly accepted by Utkal University. And the students here in the campus will be encouraged to participate in various curricular and extracurricular activities, and that will build on their confidence and their ability to accept challenges ahead. It's my pleasure again to say that our students are placed well after BBA course also. Our placement team is working hard to get them placed, whoever wants placement after BBA. And different programs are also being conducted so that our students can develop and build their career ahead. Thank you so much, and I wish everyone will enjoy your life here. Thank you so much once again. Namaste.
Thank you, madam. I'm sure the students and the parents must have been assured by her deliberation. So now I would request HOD BCA, Mr. Sanjeev Ball, to please come on to the dais and brief us.
Good morning to one and all present over here. I, Sanjeev Bal, HOD BCA, welcome you all to this orientation ceremony of 2023. My heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief mentor sir, chairperson ma'am, my reverence to principal madam, my colleagues, respected parents, and my dear young friends. On this occasion, I invite the attention of the new entrants who will be part of our undergraduate computer application program under the able guidance of our experienced team members for some years. As you know, we have a integrated campus, so many courses running here simultaneously and successfully. We treat our BCA students at par with BTech students as far as the facilities are concerned. We have strict rules and regulations for the hosteliers and the day scholars. The rules and regulations concerned to hosteliers will be disclosed by the hostel superintendents in due course of time, and the rules and regulations concerned to day scholars we will discuss at the classroom on 14th of this month when we are going to resume the classes. As you know, the syllabus I already shared with you. So the syllabus is coming under the model UG syllabus framed by Government of Odisha, Department of Higher Education. And if you see the outline of this syllabus, so we have 14 core papers in computer science, 4 elective papers belong to computer science which are compulsory, and we have 2 skill enhancement courses, Android programming and Python programming, and we have the other general elective papers. So out of these papers you will find there are 21 papers where practical sessions are associated. So each paper carrying 100 marks, and out of 100 marks, 60 mark will be evaluated through university examination process, 15 marks through our internal evaluation, and 25 marks for practical sessions. And to qualify the internal session, you have to score 40% marks. To qualify the theory paper, you have to score 40% mark. To qualify the practical papers, you have to score 50% mark. To qualify the semester, you have to score 50% marks in average to go for the next semester. If you are lacking of this, then there will be back papers. Okay. So with this, we have to proceed for the session. And last but not the least, I sincerely express my thanks to all for making this ceremony a grand success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for giving those academic details. I'm sure students must have got an idea about that. Next, I would like to invite HOD BSc Biotech Sciences, Dr. Ashok Sadangi. Sir, please.
Respected Chief Mentor Sir, respected Chairperson of respected Principal TSCT, and all respected parents present for orientation program today, and all my dear students who have taken admission in different programs. programs of Trident Academy of Creative Technology. But I am here to speak on this course curricula of graduate biotechnology program. So before I will brief about the course curricula, I must congratulate all students who have chosen School of Biotech Sciences, the historical department in Trident Group of Institution, and attending this orientation ceremony. So in CBCS Spartan, this BSc Biotechnology program is a 3-year program and it is a 6-semester program. There are core papers. When you speak on core papers, these are the papers which are honors papers, which are related to biotechnology. There are 14 core papers in 6 semesters, and there are some papers which is defined as DSE, discipline specific elective. There are 4 papers, and there are some other kind of paper which are called G, general electives, ethics and values, etc. So the marks per paper, they differs actually. Normally the mark distribution for the paper which is having practical is bit different actually. The papers which is having practical, we do conduct practical for 25 marks, and for rest 75 marks you need to appear in midterm examinations which will consist of 15 marks, and rest of the marks you need to appear the final university examination. And in connection to the distribution of different papers in different semesters, just I will summarize this. We will have a detailed discussion on the day we are starting classes on 14th, but this is only for the reference of parents actually. So in each semester mostly there are 4 or 5 papers. So the first semester there are 5 papers, and out of which there will be 2 core papers. When we talk on core papers, the paper related to biotechnology, and one is microbiology, one is plant diversity and physiology, and there will be general elective paper. We are having options to choose general elective from chemistry, botany or zoology. So for the first semester we can opt chemistry or zoology or botany, as I told. So once we will meet on 14th, we will have a discussion whether we choose chemistry in the first semester or we choose botany or zoology in the first semester. So it is normally we give priority to the choice of the students actually to choose elective, at least in the first semester. After the first semester, then when we interact with each other, normally we became a bit confident that whether we will take chemistry or botany or zoology, depending on choices, we will discuss. There is a AECC paper in the first semester, that is environmental science and disaster management. In the second semester, similarly, there are some honors papers like cell biology, genetics, animal diversity and physiology. And again we take a general elective paper here, and like I told, from the 3 paper we need to choose one, and one AECC paper. In AECC normally in the second semester we choose one language subject. There are options, either we can choose Oriya or English. In the third semester we have molecular biology, biochemistry and metabolism, biostatistics and computer application. This is a general elective paper, and animal diversity, and again we have a communicative English paper in the third semester. In the fourth semester the honors papers will be like immunology, plant biotechnology, animal biotechnology, and one G paper. I have explained about G, botany, zoology or chemistry, you need to choose one. And there is another paper is quantitative and logical thinking. In the fifth semester we have genetic engineering, genomics and proteomics, biotechnics and bioinformatics. And in the sixth semester we have bioethics and biosafety, bioprocess engineering and technology, bioentrepreneurship, and we need to appear one paper for our project work actually. So these are the overall overview only for the reference of the parents. We will have a detailed discussion, as I told, on the day 14th when we will commence a class. But in reference to the parents actually I must have brief few lines that how do we control our academics actually. At the time after you attend classes actually, we normally conduct an induction examination. We do not ask questions on BSc biotechnology, rather we ask some basics questions from chemistry, botany and zoology of intermediate standard, +2 standard. We normally evaluate the academic standard of the students, by the way, we prepare ourselves that how to teach them, which level we should start actually. So we educate ourselves by having that induction examination. So every time there will be midterm examinations in all semester. As I told, we define it as midterm, or you can understand as internal examinations. And many of the times we do conduct many surprise tests. It will not be declared. The teacher enters the classroom and have a test immediately, just to evaluate whether the sincerity of the students is maintained in connection to the previous classes or not. We do have many surprise tests in between actually. So, as ma'am told, actually, we are very strict on attendance. As you know that as per the university curricula, you need to have 75% attendance in classes, otherwise you will not be allowed for appearing these final examination, university examinations. But as biotechnology is basically a practical oriented subject, so please attend maximum lab classes. We are proud of students actually, our existing students. There are students more than 50%, those are having 100% lab attendance. More than 50% students is having 100% lab attendance. So I request all parents, at least please convey your words that they must maintain the same, because if you do not attend labs, I'm sure you cannot understand all theories you are studying either from the classroom or from any other sources. So thank you very much. Thank you all parents and students choosing Trident School of Biotech Sciences. So I welcome you all to this orientation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was a thorough detail of the academics that the students are going to follow. Now I would request HOD MSc Biotech Sciences, Dr. Arup Sarkar, to please come onto the dais and brief the students.
Good morning, respected Chief Mentor sir, respected chairperson madam, respected principal madam, my dear colleagues, dear students, and all the guardians. We are here for this orientation ceremony. Generally, this is, I mean, as long as I am associated with the organization, I saw this mostly on Thursday, but this is a little different day we are conducting because of the time and constraints probably. Anyway, so I welcome you all, those who have enrolled for different courses here. It's a combined the orientations happening. I myself, I belong to biotech department. And all the students, those who have enrolled for MSc Biotech and Applied Microbiology, I welcome. And many of you have probably done your graduate course here. So for giving a detailing of these courses, both these courses are from Utkal University, and the exams, as madam has already briefed, that exam is also conducted by the university. We have midterm and end-term. So the midterm exams evaluation will be internal, while the questions will be set from the university itself, and end-term will be definitely from the university. So we have 4 semesters, and each semester is having some of the incremental complications of the subjects. Those who have come from zoology and botany, maybe they will be having a little bit of fear, but then I assure you that you will be doing very well. So first semester, mostly if I brief a little bit of this biotech, the first semester mostly that combining with 2 specific subjects and 2 general subjects. One is biochemistry everywhere, and then cell biology, and then you have one instrumentation and one statistics. So similarly in microbiology also you have slightly incremental increase in the toughness of these courses, which is associated with the course subjects. So now each semester we have practicals, and practicals in biotechnology, MSc Biotechnology is only evaluated in the end-term examinations, but while in mid-term you have to appear for the midterm practical examinations as well. So the nitty-gritty of these detailing of these syllabus would be discussed in the classes, definitely. I will not go in deeper, but definitely I assure you that you will be doing well. And one thing, you have joined here, enrolled here with the inspiration, with the aspiration that you will get some good career, definitely with our sir, visionary leader who guides us as well. So probably we'll be able to give you the whatever possible way, best way to build your career. Pertaining to the fourth semester, my main attention goes to the fourth semester. You have a fourth semester both applied microbiology and biotechnology, and fourth semester is the building your career for the next maybe decade. So that is the project dissertation work, and for that we require a constructive discussion from the day one. So many of you might have come and maybe you inquired with our admission team that while joining, that whether there will be a job offer or not. That depends on you, what you want. And we are here maybe 10 cross 7 cross 365. I can assure you that whenever you connect me, I would help you, or others also will help you. So the main thing is the dissertation. If you are aiming for the industry, you need to involve, you need to connect with those industries, and that I can assure you that part. And with this, I love to see you guys in classes. Thank you. Be sincere in the class, attend class, and hopefully the best thing would be coming out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for all those details. Well, with all these academic details, the purpose is not to scare you. The purpose is to keep you prepared for all those academic challenges that are going to come in the form of examination, tests, etc. Dear parents, guardians, and the incoming students, since you are in the campus for the first time, I'm sure you must be having some apprehensions, doubts, queries, which you would like to be addressed. So we have on days, esteemed Chief Mentor Sir, Trident Group of Institutions, Dr. B.B. Panigrahi, under whose visionary leadership our institution has taken incredible flights to incredible heights. It's a privilege to have him here. He's a man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an epitome of knowledge and inspiration, I must say. So we admire your spirit of integrity with 100% dedication to the world of education. I would request you to kindly address the assembly and thereafter take over the open house session to address the queries and appease the doubts, if any, of this august gathering. Sir, please, we would love to hear him. He's an expert communicator. Sir, please, the stage is all yours.
Good morning to all of you. My name is B.B. Panigrahi, and I represent the management of the entire Trident group. So I'll be delivering my interaction with you in two parts. Second part will be open house. That will not be a speech. There we'll discuss whatever questions, queries you may have. You can ask me directly, because this will be the occasion where I'll be getting a chance to discuss directly and speak directly to the parents and the incoming students. Mostly it will be difficult for me to meet the students here, because there are several layers. For example, as you know, first the mentors or mentor teachers, then the HODs, then the principals, and only after that, if nothing is resolved, it comes to the college management. So today we'll have a nice time. I'll be discussing with the parents, answering their queries, students meeting their expectations, allaying all the fears, all those things I'll do in the open house. But before I go to the open house, I must give you a briefing in 5 minutes. What is this group all about? It is called a group because basically we operate in two streams. One is the business stream, which has got total insulation from the institutional part. Business, we have two IT companies and one electrical engineering project company. So these are completely different. Now when I come to the group of institutions, there we have three colleges. Now one college is engineering college under AICT control and Department of Technical Education, Government of Odisha control, affiliated to Biju Patnaik University of Technology. There we have BTech courses and MTech courses and MBA courses. That is having the name of TAT. Starts with Trident, all right. Trident Academy of Technology. So this is one college. A similar college is there, but distinct from this college, which is also under AICT and affiliated to BPUT, where we run separate MBA and MCA courses. Okay. Now, third college is where you are now. This college actually runs only Utkal University courses. None of these courses will have any connection with Government of India or AICT. These courses are controlled by Department of Higher Education of the state government. And all these courses are affiliated to Utkal University because mostly these are computer application undergraduate course or business administration undergraduate course, biotechnology undergraduate course, but when it comes to postgraduate, MBA, MCA, they become separate and they go to technical education and they go to BPUT. That is why they are not here in your group. But we have science postgraduate courses here, that is MSc, MSc Biotechnology or MSc Microbiology, Applied Microbiology, and we thought of recommencing one course we had stopped long back prior to COVID, but we decided we'll recommence from the next year, that is MSc in Bioinformatics. That is a synergy with MSc Biotechnology. We were running it long back, but we had stopped it. But again, we are recommencing because of the US demand of these bioinformatics personnel. So that's all. TACT, as you see, has BSc Biotech, BCA, BBA, MSc Biotechnology, MSc Applied Microbiology as of now, but going to have one more, that is MSc Bioinformatics. So this is the overall picture of the institutional side and what we call Trident group of institutions. I think I am clear explaining this part. Now come to TACT, where you are. We commenced operation in 1998 and we celebrated our silver jubilee of this institution on the Teachers' Day, that is 5th September 2023. We started on Teachers' Day 1998, completed 25 years on Teachers' Day of this year. So this is the institution where you will be. Now come to the campus, academics and the hostel facilities. You see, all the three institutions, they have demarcated land ownership, separate, but all in a single compact Trident campus. This campus, which is bounded by the boundary wall, totally is 11 acres of land in this central locality of Bhubaneswar. But this land has got demarcated portions marked out for the three colleges, three institutions. Okay, you will not find defined boundaries amongst these three colleges. So there will be obviously something in common. Now most of the things will be in common. There will be no difference between a BTech student or a BCA student or a BBA student or even a BSc student, so far as non-academic activities are concerned, like cultural functions. There will be one day for TACT, one day for TAT, etc. But on the same stage, same backdrop, everything remaining common, right? So similarly, sports, games, whatever the BTech students would enjoy, the non-BTech science students or application students will enjoy the same thing in this campus. That is one. The other part, we have compact hostel facilities consisting of 3 6-storied buildings, 2 for boys, 1 for girls. Those 3 are also common facilities. Students of all courses in this campus stay together in this particular hostel block. We have total 1200 hostel seats. These are distributed depending on the option, demand, and more or less we have about 1100 to 1200 students opting for hostel for one academic year. One more clarification is, you will be here for a 3 years course or a 2 years course like that, but every hostel session is independent. You practically take admission for one hostel session at a time. Next hostel session, you may not stay in hostel, you may go out, stay outside, or you may renew your option for hostel session. So every hostel session is important and independent. Same is for transport sessions. Transport session is like hostel session, independent for every year. This year, a student may opt for college transport. Next year, the student may opt for MOBUS facilities. All the routes are in front of the college campus. You may opt for that, or some students, they may opt for their own scooties or motorbikes. So every transport session is independent. So these are some of the briefings which are needed for you. Like you have been explained, the academic echelons, principal, then HODs, then teacher mentors, they will be meeting you in the college hours. Day scholars, they will go home. They'll meet their parents there every day. But hostelers, after they come back from the college, they are in a different world. They have plenty of friends all around, so they enjoy their masti in the hostels. So naturally, we have to also control their hostel living. So there also, we have one apex warden of all hostels. Our engineering college electrical professor, Professor P.K. Sahu, is warden of all hostels. Below him, there are 2 superintendents for ladies hostel, 2 lady superintendents for ladies hostel, one from the engineering, one from TACT, from your faculty group. So they will be there. They will alternate visiting the hostel during the hostel time, that is in the evening. Okay. There will be 2 male superintendents for the boys hostel side. So 4 superintendents under 1 warden of hostels. Now under the superintendents, there are caretakers. There are 5 lady caretakers taking care of the students who stay there 24/7. They stay on the ground floor. All the lift is provided for the hostels, all the 3 hostels. They stay there, they visit the floors, and mandatorily they take the attendance. One of them will be going to take attendance in the hostel at 7 o'clock. we have hostel outing time. So that outing time is the only time when a student can go outside the campus, and it is mandatory to come back at the closing time, that is 7 o'clock, to be present during the attendance taking. If we find a student missing, we take immediate action to inform the local guardians or the parents immediately. If we are not satisfied that she is traceable and she has been permitted duly to go outside beyond the outing time, we take further action, which are not pleasant actions. We can go to the police also to file a missing person complaint. If we do not have any information, suppose at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, some people have been permitted to go for outing, they have not come back, then we take immediate action like this. So our hostels are more or less taken care of. They are slightly disciplined. So similarly, there are others which you will be briefed during your further mentoring session, that in the first year, the courses, MSc course, you have uniform? No. This year, okay. So there are uniforms for all undergraduate courses in the first year. So that is how in the common campus we identify who is first year engineering, who is first year BSc in TACT, those things are done. After one crosses the first year, then he or she is accustomed to the culture, no fear factor, but some students, they go on using that also. Engineering students, for all you know, after first year, they never opt for uniform. Okay, now BSc, they will be explaining, MSc, they will be explaining further on. And hostel, there is a menu meeting periodically. There are HRs, hostel representatives, floor-wise, which is chosen by the students of the floor. They represent the students. They express their opinion regarding menu. There is always a jhagda in the menu meeting because we have people from Odisha, from Bengal, from Jharkhand, so food habits are different. So somebody wants dalma, somebody else doesn't want and wants rasma. Right? So that way, the menu committee, which has the superintendents, it finds it difficult to make adjustments. And there is one mess complaint mail, a group mail, mc@tat.ac.in. Any hosteler can write a mail to that particular mail ID. And that mail ID is not only seen by people who are directly concerned, that is also seen by the college management directly. So we keep on monitoring these complaints, keep on interacting with the hostel administration on continuous basis. Particularly, I was amused some days back when some students wrote, "Sir, today's aloo chokha or aloo dum, whatever, aloo dum was very dry. I could not eat." I contacted the hostel superintendent. He said, "Sir, ye hota rahega." After 3 days, I got another mail, "Sir, we could not eat that aloo dum because it is with gravy. We wanted sukha." This will go on. So what is important is the hostel management is quite used to these things, right? But my only thing which I must tell you now, particularly to parents and also to the students, when they come for the first time outside their home atmosphere, will miss the home food. It is mandatory. Now they are all 18 plus. They are all majors. They will miss all right, but they have to learn life skills, how to adjust, how to adapt to new surroundings. They will get a lot of friends 24 cross 7, but they will miss their home food to start with. Because a particular menu cannot satisfy all interest groups all the time. So parents should not be worried if they keep on getting, because when my children were in colleges, I used to get similar mails. This is not a good institution. So the food that they are giving, that is below par. I was concerned, my wife was concerned. Kya ho raha hai? Then the explanation was, the rotis were burnt today. Maybe roti was burnt for him. The roti was not burnt for others. He was concerned. So this sort of thing will go on for first few months. But the same students will gradually get adjusted and they will start boasting of their own mess food as compared with other good colleges around. They are on record to say, because our mess is not managed by contractors, our mess is managed by our own employees. We are not stingy when it comes to quality food. We keep on encouraging the mess management to address the complaints and increase the quality. We don't bother how much is spent in 1 month and why was it more, we should reduce it, we don't care. So what is important is there cannot be a uniform satisfaction, but overall we take the feedback, 80 to 90% students are over satisfied with the food quality. So I can assure you on that. So parents should not be unduly worried, and gradually students will come to know that wherever they are, their food on a comparative scale is much, I'm adding one more much better than other college messes around. This we can assure you now. So coming to ragging, I think your institution, science courses do not have ragging. Engineering students, they are at times, they love ragging in the second year, which they cannot hear because this entire campus, including hostels, are under CCTV surveillance, and we have about 150 plus CCTV cameras installed everywhere. So, and that is being monitored. So we don't have engineering ragging much also. But then I'll tell you the student psychology, it's very peculiar. When they enter as freshers in the first year, they hate these things. And they always feel, hey, senior mere saath kyun baat kar raha hai? They hate these things. Just when they come to the second year, wo pura ulta ho jata hai. They become seniors, then they start saying, sir, हम खाली बात करना चाहते हैं ना, हम और कुछ कर रहे हैं क्या? हम खाली बात करेंगे. ये कल्चर आईआईटी में है, आईआईएम में है, सब हायर एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस में ये थोड़ा बहुत चलता है. हॉस्टल में तो हम लोग पूरा गार्ड कर रहे हैं. फ्रेशर्स, they have one block. Seniors, they have another block. And there is insulation. They don't meet each other so easily. लेकिन कॉलेज में भी इंजीनियरिंग आप लो, जहाँ ये थोड़ा बहुत सब जगह चलता है, लोग बोलते हैं अनसीन एंटी रैगिंग कमेटी है. एक मैसेज या एक कॉल एंटी रैगिंग कमेटी को जाएगा तो वो डायरेक्टली कॉलेज मैनेजमेंट को आएगा. And we don't spare the accused. Immediate actions are taken. So, even in engineering, our first year students' academic block is block 2 only. Nobody comes there and they don't go anywhere. But in your science streams, we never had serious complaints of any ragging, but there are some extra sensitive students. उनको खाली पूछ दो, अच्छा तुम नई हो क्या, तुम नए हो क्या, यूनिफॉर्म पहने हो, कहाँ से आए हो गया खत्म. उसके बाद रोना शुरू हो जाता है. See, this extra sensitivity will exist. वो तो थोड़ा बहुत रहेगा. So barring that, there will be no other incidents which one should be concerned about. So these are the things. I think I have completed my presentation of the group to you. Now it is the open house. So whatever I have said, beyond that there may be questions. So mic will be given to you to be heard by others, because the same question may be asked by others also. So I'll be responding issue wise if you have questions after what I have presented. Okay? Mics. Mic, yeah. Yeah. Anybody? Raise hands. Mic, mic. Double mic and a touch.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I am the parent of Nasreen Israt. She is getting admitted into MSc Biotech this year. Sir, you explained everything very well. I just have a little concern regarding the UGC and AICTE approval. Since Trident is affiliated to Utkal University, so I think Utkal University is AICTE approved.
No. No. So I must first respond to that. AICTE full form is All India Council for Technical Education. So all technical education will come under AICTE. So that is mostly the engineering courses plus the postgraduate level professional courses like business administration, computer application, science courses, undergraduate, BBA, BCA, they do not come under AICTE. That is why we have distinctly different colleges. One comes entirely under Utkal University, and for being affiliated for an engineering course, BPUT will not affiliate unless there is AICTE approval. But for being affiliated to any Utkal course, Utkal will not affiliate unless the course is recognized by Department of Higher Education of the state government. AICTE doesn't come in picture for Utkal University courses.
Sir, would this be any hindrance for job or upper higher education purposes?
When you are reading, suppose somebody is taking MA Political Science in Utkal University, MA Economics, there is no question of AICTE. Similarly, somebody is taking BSc Mathematics Honors, BSc Physics Honors, it is the same way. Utkal University, Department of Higher Education. Now somebody is reading BSc Honors Biotechnology. The course name is that. BSc Honors Biotechnology. Why should there be a hindrance? Because Utkal University is recognized by UGC. And Utkal University has the statutory power to affiliate science, humanities, commerce courses, not technology courses. No technology course can be affiliated by Utkal University, and no technology course can exist without Government of India AICTE approval.
Thank you, sir. It was nice hearing you.
Thank you. Any other? Here.
Esteemed sir, I was very convinced regarding your speech on all things. Nothing parent-teacher association.
We don't have.
Subject teachers, parent.
We don't have, but we had started parent-teacher interaction. We had started earlier, but I'm sorry to inform you, during 3 years, in spite of the best of our efforts, we got 2%, 3% responses. It is not like school. In school, there is a PTM, and parents are bound to come, and they come because the children are minor, and minor children have to be taken care of parents only. Here, all children are major, and by law they can take their own decisions. So we started, but we were not successful.
But how can know their result?
Straight, you have the mentor's number. Ask your ward, ask your daughter or son, who is your mentor? One, give the number to me. Two, who is your HOD? Give the number to me and give the principal's number to me. You have three numbers. All three of them will respond to you.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely.
All your.
Thank you. Now, a flip side, all parents, we collect the parents' number to contact the parents when we feel the necessity from our side. Children are very smart when they cross 18 years. Somehow they manage to convince the parent to use another SIM which is not informed to the college. So when confidently we contact that number, we get the response, this number does not exist. So that is the flip side. So you can telephone from your side and confirm that I am still at this number, right? It will be difficult for us to cross-verify every 3 months some 5,000 parents' numbers. So it is a good thing if you stay connected with the mentor, with the HOD and with the principal to know about the progress of the child, because no malice for our young friends. It is a tendency that self-failure is projected to the parents as institutional failure. Am I clear? To the parents, if someone is not attending classes, we have a system. You will get, students should not take it amiss. If you are absent and your parents may not be knowing that you are absent, in the evening there will be computer generated SMS to the telephone number recorded in the computer saying that your ward so and so did not attend this and this class today. Students don't like it, particularly when they are above 18, right? So it is like the principal madam said, it's a joint endeavor to develop the student. Now it's a very crucial stage. 18 to 22 is a very, very crucial stage. They have left school, come to a new college culture, but they are yet to face the world. They are still students, but they feel that we are new generation. I don't know after Gen Z, what Gen is coming. There was Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Z, whatever you call it. Which generation is there now? Sorry? I'm not aware. See, I never, because you see, I was born in the 50s, right? These Gens were new. Gen X were when my children were growing up. So they are in their late 30s or early 40s. So what type of Gen is existing now, I don't know. Whatever Gen, is a good thing. Enjoy your generation and also enjoy that your parents' generation was different. They don't know about these things. That is also good, provided it is progressive. If it is taking you forward in your life, both in academics and the life skills, it is fantastic. Okay, any questions? Any other questions? Because I will not be available to the parents or the students in person, so frequently it will be difficult, unless, of course, God forbid, the problems are not solved in the first 3 levels. Any other question? Yes, madam.
Esteemed sir, kindly explain the guidelines regarding students' study hours in hostel.
Yeah. Thank you. So as I told you, study hours can be defined, but since students are not in schools, we cannot enforce that much which one can enforce in the schools. We have defined study hours as 7 p.m. to dinner time. That is all. Dinner time, there is a duration. So 9 to 10:30 is dinner time. So your ward may come for dinner at 10. So 7 to 10 is study hour for your ward. Somebody may come at 9. So 7 to 9 is the study time. We can only define. But these college students, they read during the night. So we don't switch off lights. There will be 4 of them in one particular room. They are 4 bedded. 4 of them. They have to strike a deal amongst the 4. If somebody wants to read or 2 of them want to read, others should not be disturbed. This is done very easily. Practically we don't have any complaint जे मु सोईगली मो निद डिस्टर्ब है से राति 12टा पर्यंत कहीं पड़ुची. Practically we don't have these complaints either from boys or from girls. Okay? Any other? All right. Thank you very much. I wish all our students all the very best. Enjoy your full stay here. Okay? And parents should go reassured that they can stay connected with their students with mobile phones and video calls always, but take care of them in a positive way. Take care of them in a positive way. Always it is not good to indulge. You should take care and you should be parenting the students. Right? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir has not left any room of doubt for anyone, or I'm sure he has answered all your queries. So the ceremony has come to an end, but the session has just begun for the students. So all the best to them. I consider it a great privilege to propose the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed this as a memorable and successful event, and all others who have contributed in making this event a success. My gratitude to our most valued chairperson, Madam Smita Rani Panigrahi, whose presence itself enhances the importance of every occasion. Thank you, Madam, for being there as a source of inspiration for all of us. I deem it a great honor to extend my gratitude to our venerated Chief Mentor, sir, who with his dignified presence and valued words in this ceremony has made this a thoroughly successful one. Thank you, sir. I thank adequately respected Principal TSCT, Professor Dr. Kalpana Das, for attending this program and sharing her valuable thoughts. Thank you, Madam. I appreciate the presence of the heads of the departments, professors, faculties, administrative heads, without whom this program would have been incomplete. I thank everyone who contributed towards the success of this program. My thanks to all the valued people who have worked backstage as well, and the students volunteers. Finally, my thanks to the parents, guardians, and the incoming students for attending this program and making it such a success, because without you, this program would have been incomplete. And I would like to announce that it's already being served, the refreshments, snacks packets, so please enjoy. And now I would request our student volunteers to escort the dignitaries of the days. Thank you, dignitaries.